Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another long crime video for you guys. This time I'm going to be sharing the screen because I'm going to be reading off of it and I'm already scared, okay? I'm scared because this is a woman who her biggest fear was like being a single woman. And that is because we have a man who was obsessed with her, killed her and her roommate. He hid in her home. They're so, y'all, that stuff freaked me out, not knowing that somebody's in your home. You know, they worked at McDonald's. You coming back after work and then you trying to, you're tired, you want to relax, take a shower, and you got somebody in your home. Y'all, this is going to be creepy. I don't know what to expect. Actually, I do because I read the title, but it is a dating fear that a lot of women have. And unfortunately, her and her roommate lost their lives from this freaking crazed man who was obsessed with them. So let's get into it. Okay. Single dating woman's worst nightmare. Man obsessed with McDonald's coworker stalked, killed her and her roommate. First of all, this is him. He looked like a little creep anyway. Creeps gotta look. They gotta look, y'all. And that's one of them. Maybe it's the hair, or maybe she knocked him out and he got like the chin, or hopefully the police did, but he got that look. So a 28-year-old man in Texas will spend the rest of his days behind bars for killing a woman he was obsessed with and her roommate last year, fatally shooting both of them. The county district judge in the area ordered Rosendo Jesus Montoya, okay, that's a name, to serve a sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole for the slaying of the 33-year-old Mary Haynes and her roommate, 43-year-old Laura West. According to the county sheriff's office, deputies and firefighters at around 5 a.m. responded to a call in that area. Upon arriving at the scene, first responders were able to get one adult female out of the burning residence. That woman, later identified as West, was already deceased for what appeared to be a gunshot wound to the head. West was the owner of the home and lived with her roommate, identified as Haynes, who was missing from the residence, and thereby sparked a mystery right away. So already we see he already shot one of the roommates, and I think both of them, I don't know if both of them was in there yet, okay? But it's so, I'm not, my God, my eyes just bothering me. But a gunshot wound to the head, like that's already personal, point blank, just deceased, just dead. It's so sad that anybody has to be killed that way. And I always go to the comments and people did say it. Somebody tried to say gun violence. That's not gonna solve anything. It's really not. Especially after I put that post on my community board, y'all, about the ammunition vending machines they have already, which is insane. Gun violence will never stop. And this was last year though. But y'all, their Texas laws are strict, and at least he got life without parole. I pray it's thick. Freaking crazy dude. I don't even know, but that is really freaky. So let's get to reading it. Investigators spent the next week conducting interviews, gathering evidence, and collecting as much surveillance footage as possible from the area around West's home. 6 days later, they identified Montoya, who previously worked at McDonald's with Haynes and became obsessed with her, as the main suspect in West's murder. Y'all, people who are obsessed are the creepiest because you don't know what they're thinking. The suspect was working at a fast food restaurant in Pleasanton, said following his arrest. Shortly before 9 p.m. Monday, 2 investigators observed the suspect come out of the restaurant, move his vehicle closer to a dumpster, get out of his car, retrieve 2 black plastic bags from his car, trash bags, and place them in the dumpster as he left work. About 45 minutes later, he was stopped by sheriff's deputies and interviewed on the side of the road. At the same time, one of my investigators went in the dumpster and retrieved 2 black plastic trash bags and found it contained partial human remains. Also, can we hurry up and say how creepy that is that he just went to work? Y'all, he went to work after killing them. Their bodies are in his car in trash bags. And right after he got off work, he went to go dump the bodies. So we already got a little creep. Maybe that's a fetish of his. I don't know, y'all. I don't know the story. It's creeping me out though. But how can you go to work after doing stuff like that with your hands? You killed somebody serving food. Y'all, I can't. That's nasty. Listen, that's nasty. After being placed under arrest, Montoya directed investigators to a remote area off a county road where he dumped Haynes' body and covered it with tall grass. She had also been fatally shot. County District Attorney told the Pleasanton Express that Montoya may have dated Haynes very briefly, and that when she told him it was over, he became infatuated with her. Is that proven though? Is it really proven? I wouldn't believe that until it was like fully proven. And I quote, he stalked her and waited in her home to end her life. She told the newspaper, Mary's death is a single dating woman's worst nightmare. And that really is, y'all. It's really creepy. You don't know if somebody's obsessed with you. You don't know, like think about this. You got, let's picture it. Let's picture it. We're at work, and then, you know, it's a dude, and he keeps trying to talk to you. He's like a little loser, weirdo that look like this. And they constantly, like, try to talk to you. You be nice, and you're not being rude. And they're fantasizing how they would be with you, because that's what these people do. They fantasize and stuff, and it's not real. And that's what obsessions start. They constantly, like, think about it, and then they're watching you leave every night, knowing where you stay. Like, he probably followed her home. I doubt he dated her. I doubt it. He just looked like a creep. And then you see him in your home one day. That's so freaking scary. Oh my God. And I don't even know. It's one of those. That's all I'm gonna say. The DA described to the newspaper how Montoya loaded Haynes' bodies in a recently purchased container as part of his plan to kill her. At some point during the heinous act, West came home, the roommate, and Montoya shot her in the head. Today's plea means Montoya can no longer hurt anyone outside prison walls, Louise continued. While this does not undo the horrific murders of Mary Haynes and Laura West or the lifetime of pain for their children and families, it spares the family and our community the pain of a trial. Sheriff Soward told the Express that Montoya was a serial killer in the making, describing him as a monster. In the victim impact statement reading in the court, Mary Haynes' mother, Michelle Haynes, unleashed on Montoya, speaking directly to her daughter's killer. And I quote, "You're an evil little weasel," she told him, per the Express. "Also, your family, look what you put them through. Please look at me. This is what Mary should look like if she were here. Shame on you." He was a little evil weasel, nasty looking weasel, obsessed weasel, just creepy pervert. I'm gonna put that on the title screen. I think creepy pervert. That's perfect, because like, what gives people the right to be obsessed with somebody? I'm talking about like living people. There are people obsessed with like anime characters. You know, keep that in your room. I don't care. But living, breathing people, it's like obsessions happen if you're a fan, which you shouldn't take it too far ever. But what makes people be that obsessed that you go to their home and you like in their life because you're so obsessed with them? That's what I don't understand. Just nasty all around. Like, and it's sad that the roommate most likely walked in and they got shot in the head, and he hid both of their bodies. Definitely a serial killer in the making if they didn't catch him. The fact that he went to work, I'm like, do you not know you did this? I wonder if he was on edge at work the whole time. Y'all, this is like a single woman's dating nightmare. You don't ever want to think like that. That's why people be scared to date now, because y'all, look at me, the stuff I read. Of course, it's like meeting people is not easy, but it's like you also got to be careful, and that's the reason it's not easy. You have to be careful when talking to people. You don't know what people are capable of. And the stuff, unfortunately, the stuff I read, I know what people are capable of. So it's not going to be easy over here. And I don't care, because I'm like, ain't nobody getting me. It's like, you never know though. I can say that and you never know. But that's why I always say, I try to say on my channel as much as possible, stay aware, be safe, take some self-defense classes, because I am going to be taking them soon. I got to find a class. I'm actually down the street from like a dojo. That'd be cool. Learn some karate, so I think that's dojo. But it's like, learn some moves and get some weapons, and you know, just always look over your shoulder. You don't want anybody stabbing you from behind, and that was from, you know, the lady who stabbed this woman and her child behind them, didn't even see him, and everybody saw her with a knife. So crazy. Y'all, I swear a lot of stuff can be prevented, but you just have to be careful. You have to look around, and you have to take these steps to be careful. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This evil little creepy pervert looking weasel, you know what, got what he deserved. They should have killed him. I think they should kill anybody who do this. That's just my thought process. Please kill him. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.